So it is officially 2026 and things are getting serious. Yeah, the year is starting to sound futuristic, which isn't crazy. But I'm also concerned because this decade has yet to define itself. Like when I think of the 2010s, I think of emojis, musically, old YouTube, OG iPhones. For the 2000s, I think of like the Tuscan aesthetic. But like I can't conjure the thought of anything when I think of the 2020s. And it's like I know I'm old in a way, like, but like I feel like I should still know the new FNAF, the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid, like the new cartoons. Like a kid came over to my house like 2 weeks ago, and I had no clue what to put it on, like, because I don't know what kids nowadays watch. I'm like, Bluey. She's like, yeah, but like everything just feels so dead and lifeless, and like I don't know what to do about it. And that is why I have been scrolling through Pinterest under the indie kid aesthetic and all the other, like 2010s to early 2020s aesthetics. And that then led me down a rabbit hole of just reading books from my childhood. And that is when I stumbled across Dork Diaries. I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed them more now than I did as a preteen, which is funny, but like, I don't know. Nikki was just always like my comfort character. Like, it just brought me so much comfort in being like the awkward, unpopular girl. I felt so seen and represented. And I know that pretty much everyone in kids media is like this awkward outcast, but like Nikki just did it right. I just felt so connected to her. And I just remember like all the girls in fourth grade being obsessed with these books, as every fourth grade girl was at the time. And that's like what I want to do. Like, I just want to make something like cutesy, girly, and just fun and cheesy, like when I get my skills up as like a first little project. I just enjoy writing. Like, I'm just at a point in my life where like I enjoy writing like preteen and like teenager media. Like, I don't like, not exactly kids media, but just like youthful cliche media. Like, I just want to make something that's just like totally Spies, Winx, Pop Pixie-esque, like the shows I used to binge watch growing up. And like, I grew up so hyper feminine. Like, I was so hyper feminine to the point where like I would find it crazy when other girls said that they hated pink, because they would tell me this, like, and I thought that they were insane. Like, what do you mean you hate pink? Are you okay? Like, it got so bad to like there was a point in my life where like I refused to watch a cartoon if it didn't have like a certain amount of pink in its color palette and a certain amount of girls in it. If it was something pink and like if it was something like I immediately wanted it in pink, and I mean everything, like from food items, game systems, like other electronics, like literally everything had to be pink. And I feel like that's why like by the time the cottagecore trend came out, I was genuinely just tired of it. Like, even as like now, like I feel like it's been so many trends have incorporated like pink into it for like young women like my age, but I'm just genuinely tired of it. Like, I don't know, like I know a lot of you didn't like it as girls, and like I want to hop on, but I'm just genuinely tired of the color. And like a part of me associates pink with like little girlness because I wore it so much as a little girl. And I know that like it's not like a little girl color, like it's not childish, but just that's just what my brain associates it with, because that's the time period, And I remember in kindergarten, I got invited to this birthday party, and I remember it was like a pirate, or like, I think it was a pirate themed birthday party, and I was the only girl in the class that was invited, and I didn't know this, but like the boy liked me, okay, but like I didn't really get the hint because I was like 5, but basically, when I went there, I don't know what I had in mind, because like I spent an hour. There's a mosquito. Fuck. Yeah, like I spent like an hour like putting on like baby doll kid makeup and like putting on my little like pink tutu dress and getting my purse together to show up to this party and it be pirate themed. I was so livid. And looking back now, I feel so bad. Like, oh my god. And I remember there were 2 girls that were there. I think it was like his cousins or something, and they were a little older than I was though. I think they were like 9 or 10 at the time, and I was like 5. But I just remember like he had this fun jump, and I wanted to turn it into a princess castle, and they were like no, and I was so mad. So naturally, like, this gets me really angry. So I like just storm out of the bouncy castle, and I just start screaming. Like, and so my mom walks over and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, I tell her what's wrong basically. And I remember just like we went home, and I like looking at his face, cause like his name, he was like, "What's wrong?" Obviously, like, why are you leaving my party early? And I remember I was just like bawling. I was like, I didn't want to talk to him. So we go in the house and we meet his mom. And his mom gave me like this little, like, what do you call it, treat bag. And we went home. And for some reason, my parents were arguing in the car on the way home. And I don't know why. But yeah, that's like that story. But anyways, back to the topic. So I just realized that like Nikki was just as much of a menace to society as Greg Heffley was. And nobody wants to talk about it. So I don't know, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, they were like just as popular, but I don't know. Like I always wanted to read more dark diaries as a kid, but like the school library never had them, and like I always just got my hands on Diary of a Wimpy Kid instead, and that was if I was lucky, because people used to fight over those books. People used to literally topple each other like over for Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Like, it got to the point with the librarian at my elementary school, she had to get like a separate box and like prop it up and just like put the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books like in the corner, and we had to get in line and each pick, like take turns picking which one we wanted. And if you had checked one out like the week before, you couldn't check it out again for like another like 2 weeks or something like that. Like, you couldn't check them out back to back. Like, I remember I had like this girl, we were like friends. I mean, we were like kind of friends, I guess, but I remember nearly getting into a full-on fist fight over a book. Mind you, like, I grew up hating reading, so like I don't even know why I was about to fight her over a book, but I think it was just like the principle of the situation, like her being like, I want that book. For some reason, her wanting it made me want it, which is petty, I know, but like I don't know why. Yeah, that's all I had for today. I kind of just wanted to like get on here and chat a bit. I know like I haven't been posting much, but like I'm about to start vlogging with like animations in the background. You'll see the vision when I'm done with it. But yeah, anyways, y'all have a nice week. Been working on like college now. I'm as like a part-time student because I just didn't want to do full-time. But yeah, so like be on the lookout for like some really cool fun vlogs. And bye.